In order to build, we need to move over to this top left file, then click on this build profiles, and you can see the shortcut key, which is Ctrl Shift plus B. So if you just press down that on your keyboard, it's gonna bring up the build profile. So I'm gonna click there in order to open that up. So make sure you are on the web. So in the left bar you will see we have web, Android, Windows. So select this web and then click on switch platform. You're gonna see that switch platform. So if I select Windows, in the top right you can see switch platform. So make sure you select the web and then click on that switch platform, and you are good to go. And we need to change some settings, so make sure you just go to player settings in the top. So just click that, and let's suppose you don't have the web like this. Then what you can do, open up the Unity hub, and then you need to move over to this install. And in these settings, basically you can see the version that you install it, and in the right section you can see the cock icon. So just click there and then click on this add module, and you need to select the Windows, and I already have done it. And you can see over here WebGL build support, so you can choose any. So make sure you select this one, which is WebGL build support. Select that one and then click on this install button in the bottom right, you can see. And once you're done, you make sure you just open up your Unity hub one more time, and basically you need to open this project one more time and you are done. And we need to change some settings. You can name the company name whatever you want, don't leave it to default something like that. So I'm gonna say bad code with the channel name bad code, and you can name this product whatever you want, basically the game name. And if you have icon, then you can just drag it here, or you can simply click on it and you can just choose the icon that you want, something like this one. And we need to change some setting. So we will head over to this publishing settings, and over here we need to change one more setting, and that basically too much important. So this says compression format, so make sure it will be selected this broadly, I guess broadly. So what you need to do, you need to choose these compression settings to disable. So make sure you just do that, else it's not gonna work at all. So make sure you just do that, which is compression format to disable, and we are done. And you can just play around with these settings, and that's it. You can just deselect this, it's totally up to you. You can move over to this splash image, and you can just click on this preview in order to see. If you just want to remove the Unity logo, then you can just click on this plus icon in the bottom right over here, and you can drag a custom logo, something like this one. And if I just click on this preview, by now we can see our logo. And let's suppose you just want to remove the Unity logo, then you can just uncheck this show Unity logo. And now if I just click on this preview, as you can see, this seems pretty much fine. But I'm going to choose a darker background color, so I'm going to click over here, and let's click on this pencil icon or this pick tool, and we're going to choose this color, something like this much, sorry, this. And we can just click on this preview in order to see. Now this seems pretty much cool, and I guess this is fine. So once we are done, we are ready to do that. Now we have done all of the things that we need, and we are ready to build our game. So we can just simply click on this build and run, and basically create another folder. So you can just right click the new folder and name that folder to something like WebGL bit or web build. Then select that folder and click on this select folder, and Unity just gonna take a moment to build our game. And once it's done, we are ready to publish our game on itch.io. As you can see, I have opened it up itch.io. I will have a link in the description of this website, so you can go and check that out. So in the top right you can see your profiles. So just click on this arrow icon, this down arrow, and then click on this upload new project, and it's gonna take us to our uploading page. As you can see, firstly we have to name the game title. So I'm gonna name it something like taste game. So let's call it taste game, something like that. And you can adjust the URL as well. You can customize your URL. If you just want to put anything, you can do it over here. And you can also drag your upload cover image. Basically you can drag your cover image, and you can see the instruction over here in the bottom says it should be 315 in the width and 250 in the height. So you can just take this instruction in order to create the cover image. And now what we have to do, we need to move over to this classification. So I'm gonna leave with this game a piece of software you can play. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and let's go over to kind of project. So basically it says downloadable. So what we need to do, we need to select this HTML, and you have a zip or HTML file that will be played in the browser. So we're gonna select this because we want to play our game in the browser. So make sure you just choose that which says you have a zip or HTML file that will be played in browser. So you can choose this downloadable, but I'm gonna choose because I want to play my game, or we just want to make our game in order to playable in browser. So that's why we have chosen this. And now what we need to do, we need to scroll down a bit, and we need to upload the file or the game we need to upload. So I'm gonna click on this upload files, and make sure you just go to that folder in which folder you just created your build. So I have done in my this WebGL build folder, as you can see. So I'm gonna open that up by double clicking, and we can see our files. So right now what we have to do, we need to zip at once. So we're gonna select three of this, and we're gonna zip it. So let's right click on it, and let's go click on this send to, and we're gonna compress in a zip folder, and it's gonna compress our game, or it's gonna make it in zip. And we have to name the zip, and you can just name it to anything like that. I'm gonna leave with build. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on this upload files one more time, and let's choose this build zip folder which we zipped in, and we're gonna click on this open. Firstly you need to select, so make sure you just select that, and after that you need to upload that. Now as you can see, we have done our uploading, and we need to choose this file will be played in browser. So we're gonna click, or we're gonna tick this because we want to play our game in browser. And after that we can just scroll down, and you can check this mobile friendly if you just want to make your game for mobile as well, or you want your audience to play the game as well in your mobile, then you can just check this mobile friendly. And I'm gonna set orientation to landscape because I want this game to play in landscape mode, so that's why. Or you can just leave it to like this default, but I'm gonna choose landscape. And let's scroll down, and you can just give a description right over here. You can give instruction like how to play your game, or all of those things right over here, but I'm gonna leave it with blank. And now we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna choose this no right over here in our AI generation disclosure, because I didn't use any AI things in my game. So that's why I'm gonna choose this no. This project does not contain the output of generative AI. Or you can just leave this part because it's optional, and we can scroll down. And but before we scroll down, make sure you select this January underneath your description box right over here, and I'm gonna choose action. And that's fine, and we can scroll down, and we can choose this public. So firstly we need to save our game as a draft mode, and later on we can just make it public. So make sure you just leave it draft, and then click on this save and view page. So you need to do that, and after doing, then you can just view your page. As you can see, our game is loading. But before we do, we can see in the top bar it says draft as secret URL. So our game is still in draft mode, so we need to make it public. In order to make it public, you can see in the top bar in the left side we can see edit game. So just click there, And now we need to scroll down to the bottom, and we need to choose this public, and anyone can view this page, or anyone can play our game. So make sure after saving for the first time, just click on that edit game and edit your game one more time, and scroll down to the bottom, says visible and access, visibility and access, and make sure you just choose this public one. And after doing that, you can just click on the save button, or in the top right you can see save. So just click there in order to save, and you can just click right over here in order to visit your page. So I'm going to click on this view page, and as soon as we visiting, and we can just click on this run game in order to run our game, and we can see our game just gonna play right after Unity logo loaded up, and we can see our game is playing. So you can just do that with simple steps. So I hope you get the idea that how you can do it, and you do that. And I'm gonna turn down my volume something like this much, and we can just play our game as you can see, and this is fine. I hope you get the idea of this, that how you can make your game playable. And I will see you in the next tutorial.